All right, rise and shine, you guys. Friday, October the 31st is Venus's day. Planetary hour of Jupiter right now. Moon in Pisces at 2 degrees and 8 minutes. The third Sabian symbol of Pisces speaks about a petrified forest, long-term reach of social movements, imperfect though they are, records exist in millennia of social events that occurred so long ago and what is important indoors. So read between the lines to infer whatever cannot be fully known. So maybe we are going to be reading in between the lines with this reading. All right. I'm using Hocus Pocus deck. All right. I got Oracle of the Radiant Sun out here, Tea Leaf. If you guys haven't checked out the all signs from last night, please do so. I do have to fix timestamps, but most of the signs are already up there. Let's see. It says, if we look at historical or especially geological periods of time as individuals, typically we are rather unimpressive. And yet collectively we co-create our culture and participate in getting that culture to make it make its mark upon time and the place. Thousands of years later, there are still enough clues from which we can infer the essential aspects of ancient cultures. This shows that it is impossible completely to destroy the effects of something that once has had life. All right. What's going on in this energy? Where is my deck? Oh, I wanted to use Secret Destiny today. All right, let's get into this. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in, Maria. Let's see what this is. Purity is here. One green eye, one blue eye. One green eye, one blue eye. What movie is that from? Oh my gosh, how can I? Oh, Practical Magic. One green eye, one blue eye. So happy Halloween for those that celebrate. All right, it looks like there's this energy of you thriving in your purity. And we've got healing from chaos. Okay. Down at the bottom of the deck, relaxation. Today could just be a chill day. Typically when the moon is in Pisces, it is a very introspective time. All right, so let's see what this is. One green eye, one blue eye. So Wands is here. 10 of Wands is here. And the 9 of Swords. What are you stressing about? You should be in this energy of purity. Because it looks like there is an ending already that's placed. The 10 of Wands, because you're already at the 2. All right, so you know what your passion is. You know what your desires are. You're already setting yourself on that pathway. The Hermit. All right, maybe you're not saying something about something. King of Cups is here. All right, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Sun is in Scorpio. Mars is in Scorpio. All right, and then we've got Jupiter that's in Cancer. Neptune, Saturn, North Node, Pisces. All right, and the Moon. Let's see what's going on with this thriving energy. Kind of feels like something's heavy on here. 8 of Wands. You're moving quickly with something. That's that Mercury and Sag energy, current transit. The Fool card, that brand new beginning. It's like it's set up for you that way. 5 of Wands, you're dealing with more challenges. Or this is how you're overcoming whatever you're healing from. All right. Feels like a tornado. Let's see. 6 of Wands. It's kind of having a victory. That's what it looks like. Got a lot of wands out here. A lot of fire energy. So again, whatever the ending was, you set yourself on the new pathway. It might be a little stressful right now, but you're moving fairly quickly here with this new beginning. It could be new challenges, or it could feel like a little conflicting, but you're doing great with the 6 of Wands. All right, so you're thriving, you're healing from chaos, and you're in the energy of purity. The High Priestess. All right, so maybe it has something to do with like understanding your abilities is what I want to say. All right, maybe you were in the spotlight for something with that 6 of Wands because you are the High Priestess. Something you said, something you understood, made you go through some sort of chaos, and it's connected to a King of Cups. So that's the second time we've seen that King of Cups energy. 3 of Pumpkins. All right, something having to do with like whether this is a person of authority in your life, or if this is having to do, I don't know, I just heard Saturn. So Saturn's in Pisces. I see Saturn's energy here because it rules Capricorn, and I see the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like you're in the right direction of whatever you're doing. However, you're overcoming some sort of healing. Maybe you found out some sort of secret. It was exposed, all right, put into the spotlight in connection to a water sign. And it kind of feels like you're already on this brand new journey. It just kind of feels like overthinking. There could be this energy of just worries or stress, okay, over a major ending. 10 of Wands, it was a heavy burden. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Welcome in, you guys. Oh, what's this? The Page of Wands, the Hermit's back, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Cups. I feel like your intuition is leading you exactly to whatever it is that you need to be feeling right now. The Three of Wands is assertive. It is knowing the direction you're going in, progressing. Queen of Wands is your confidence. All right, you're eccentric. You have all this great energy. It feels like you're fierce, you're bold. The truth is here, and it feels like you're ready for this brand new beginning. You're just not saying anything about it. The Hermit is like very quiet. All right, you're being guided to stay quiet and remain confident. What that is. The Two of Cups, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. So, I mean, I do soulmate connection here. The Empress is, this could be something that you're creating. Maybe you're like in the spotlight for something, how you're receiving reciprocity here as well with this Six of Pentacles. It kind of feels like an equal give and take. Somebody's watching you or something. Every time I see that Empress card, it's like, take a picture, cheese. Okay, something like that. The Knight of Pumpkins and the Nine of Pumpkins. Oh, so you're moving slowly but surely ahead, and then it kind of feels like you have a sense of freedom, independence. You're not relying on anybody for anything. And it's, again, you're overcoming the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, very difficult mental and or physical energies that may have tried to drain you. And then I'm seeing the King of Swords here as well. I feel like your intellect is on point. You're, you know, could be in this energy of like direct communication. You're tapped in. All right, that's what it feels like. You have a sense of understanding that you're moving in this energy of purity, you're thriving, and you're healing from chaos. All right, let's move on. Let's get into Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Mars in Aquarius with rebelliousness. Saturn in Aquarius with eccentricity. I see the Moon in Sag with optimism. Venus in Leo with love affair. That could be like your creative skills as well. And then that's interesting because I'm seeing like the opposition of the 5th and the 11th house, and then I'm seeing the 11th house to the 9th house. That's a sextile. All right, so if something was confronted, then it worked harmoniously for you. You remained optimistic about a love affair or just something creative you were working on. If it's that you needed to come into something rebellious, you did so with lots of eccentricity. Like you put, I don't know, I heard a stamp on it. I guess you put your stamp on it. I see 11 there as well. So November 11th is when Jupiter goes retrograde. It's in the sign of Cancer, having a lot to do with family, home, healing, your community, your mother figures, your intuitive insights, your maternal instincts, however you want to say it. All right. And it kind of feels like you're taking a risk here, possibly with starting up a business. Maybe this is something that you want to keep secret, or this is what's being kept secret from you from a romantic partner. I see Venus here 3 times, in the 2nd, in the 8th, and in the 5th. All fixed signs are already out here. All right. You have a lot of achievement here as well. Okay. Why are you being rebellious? Again, I heard you put your stamp on it. So original, unique. I mean, we are stepping out of Aquarius. So the Queen of Pumpkins is like you have value. You're not going to let somebody just step all over you, something like this. All right, Queen of Pentacles is like you standing ground, remaining humble. You kind of like grounded, you know what I mean? I feel like people are scared of you or something. Maybe the 4 of Swords. All right. Something's going to be negotiated for you is what it feels like. The Knight of Wands and transformation here with the Death card. Queen of Swords. There's a lot of like Queen and King energy. All right. It feels like a sense of maturity almost. because your mindset is on right. You're not afraid to say what you have to say, stand ground. It kind of feels like it's your time or something. Like, don't be afraid to take a risk. All right, so somebody has a secret romantic lover or having a love affair. You're remaining optimistic about this, or this could just be something creative that you're moving forward with. Eccentricity, the Emperor. See what I'm saying? I feel like either you're drawing in an Emperor or this is you bossing the fuck up. Remaining confident. That's what it came out with earlier with the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Or this is somebody that has their eye on you. I don't know. Maybe someone's intimidated by you. They feel like you're on a fucking hex, a curse on them or some shit. Whatever. Show me this Emperor energy. The Ace of Cups. It's like you're drawing in love from whoever that father figure is, that boss, that person of authority, whoever that is, or that's you. Show me this optimistic energy here with the Moon and Sag. Yeah, you're like, what's up? Queen of Wands. Again, it's heavy fire energy. All right, so you're adventurous. I don't know. I heard like you have specific skills. You have skills. The Magician and the Eight of Cups. I don't know. Somebody tried to play magic on either manipulating you so that you'd experience a loss, and you've been still moving forward like optimistic. You're not pessimistic about whatever took place, whatever, you know, I heard tower, so whatever tower took place. The Chariot, you still winning. Or that's just your energy. All right, show me a fair with Venus and Leo. So I feel like you have love to give in many different areas. Not just in the 5th, the 8th, and or the 2nd. You're remaining optimistic, or, you know, on this journey of like you remaining rebellious and eccentric on whatever that is that you, it kind of feels like in the future. In the future, you want something negotiated for you. You want to have stability. You want to be seen as independent. You want to be seen as humble, grounded, very loving, caring, kind, gentle, but you're in your boss energy and focusing on self-love more than likely. So love affair, I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles. If it doesn't feel like it's going to last long, if it doesn't feel like it has the foundation, it's like, fuck out. Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's what this is. So when the Nine of Swords came out earlier, it was next to like why the conflict was happening for you. Queen of Swords, more than likely, if it doesn't feel like it has the foundation, you cutting it off. Queen of Swords, it feels like, I don't know, I just heard it's dry. Okay, whatever love affair is not given to you, or it doesn't feel grounded or reciprocating or anything like that, like that's not what you want. Knight of Potions. It kind of feels like the lack of love or the lack of creativity. If it doesn't have a foundation already in what you're creating, it kind of feels like, where's the love in whatever you're doing? Because the Page of Pentacles is like, this could be something that you have a skill. That's what I heard earlier. Like you have a specific skill. The Three of Swords. Interesting. You might be having to separate, all right, from a lover because there is no foundation there. There could be children involved as well with that Page of Pentacles. Show me this Saturn and Aries energy. This is like starting up a business, taking a risk. The Sun, that's the best thing you could do right now is focus on yourself. Focus on what you're trying to build on. Whatever you feel is more structured and disciplined and persevering like towards your goals or your accomplishments. Keep that shit a secret, especially if you're dealing with a romantic partner as well. The King of Wands is now out here. So maybe the King of Wands has a sense of like trying to keep a secret from you. Why you dealt with some sort of separation or heartbreak or loss, and it's coming through with Temperance. It's like this person wants you to be patient with trying to reveal whatever it feels like is a secret around you. I don't know if this is somebody that's trying to come in and keep you guys' connection as a secret romance, okay? Because they feel like it's a risk. Does this have to do with love? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Because I'm getting so many different messages. Page of Potions and the Moon. Yeah, somebody wants to keep this love hidden. The Five of Pumpkins. They don't want to, like, miss their shot or make you feel less than, or... Because you're coming out as, like, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, like... And this Emperor here is trying to show love. But they see that you're in, like, this intelligent mindset. You're eccentric. Like, you're focusing on where your heart is set into creating something and building a foundation for it. Is this person supportive? I don't know who these people are. I've seen a King of Cups, a King of Swords, a King of Wands. Very much supportive. I feel like they're celebrating you, actually. Because you've had some sort of victory already. Three of Cups is like... It's a celebration. Six of Pentacles, yeah. All right, so that's full moon and Taurus energy there. The Hierophant, heavy on the Taurus energy. And then the Ten of Pentacles. It kind of feels like either you're building your legacy up, you're committed to something. Um, you know, whatever you do for work, I'm seeing 6 and 10. That's like the 6th and the 10th houses. Whatever you're doing for work, it's like it's thriving. That's what it feels like. Or you're transforming as a person and you're focusing it more so in on emotional balance. All right. Let's see. The Ten of Cups, the Transformation card, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. This has to do, wow. And there's the King of Pentacles, Judgment. I feel like you're ascending. You've awakened, you've ascended, you're grounded. And if you're in this energy of like building something for yourself, this is the reason why you're moving forward so quickly. You remaining optimistic, eccentric, rebellious towards your creativities or towards a specific lever. You taking a risk. You just kind of like, it's moving so fast. It's moving so fast. All right. Let's see. So heavy on the fixed signs again. 11th house is here twice, so I saw 11, 11. 2nd, 5th, and 8th houses with Venus's energy, and Sun and Capricorn at the bottom. All right. Oh, my nose hurts. Welcome in, you guys. 11:55 on the clock. Leo, you have no words. This reading is insane. Notification that came up. So Leo's energy could be of significance. I got a mature woman coming out here. I see sudden wealth and courtship. I'm seeing the 4th and the 11th houses as well. I'm seeing Aquarius and Aries energy. I see Cancer, Aquarius. That's a quincunx. There was some sort of discord and connection to sudden wealth with the person that you were in courtship with. I see 6th house. This could have to do with something you did for work with this mature woman, or that mature woman could be a Gemini. I see Justice as well, and the Emperor. So there could be a masculine that's coming in to bring you some sort of justice if it's involving some sort of resources or finances. There's a major concern. Somebody stole something. It won't stop. Somebody took something. Well, maybe the mature woman knows about some sort of courtship or something where someone is running off with some sort of sudden wealth, and there's an older masculine here. I don't know who that is, but it feels like that person's concerned. Show me the mature woman's energy. Oh, 7 of Wands. Person's very egotistical and prideful. Felt like they needed to defend and or protect somebody or someone's wealth. Show me the courtship. Page of Potions. This is someone that they're currently just starting to date. The Page of Cups is like a new love partner. Show me the son-in-law. The Knight of Wands. They're only fucking right now. Why does it have anything to do with that money? The Knight of Swords. I feel like there's a hidden intention behind that. The Knight of Swords is like somebody that comes in and is like someone that's very quick-witted, gathers information, something about it. There's messengers here with knights. So somebody's trying to send a message about a new lover and how some sort of sudden wealth is coming in. But whoever this older woman is, I feel like she's in this energy of trying to protect, defend someone's wealth, or she could just be seen as very prideful or egotistical. Show me why these messengers are here. Mostly all court cards are out here. The Strength. Something was held back. Sun, yes. Something having to do with the Leo here. I said it. So the last quarter moon in Leo is coming up on November the 12th. That could be of significance. It's the day after Jupiter goes retrograde in the sign of Cancer. Because I got the Strength card coming out with the Sun. Both major arcanas for Leo energy, and that was Leo's energy that popped up as a notification. The Seven of Wands, that is a Mars and Leo's energy. Someone here could have been very egotistical, very prideful. Somebody chose to go into a courtship here. There was a lot of sudden wealth there. There was some sort of message trying to come through about trying to get away with something or gather some sort of information about something, but then someone held back and then it was exposed. That's what it looks like. So whatever the concern is that somebody got away with some shit. They stole something. Show me the concern. Justice. That's what I saw. Somebody's kind of concerned you're going to get justice in this situation. If it has anything to do with that mature woman playing a role in this, it could have been that they were the one that stole something. All right, or has some sort of involvement. Behind the Thief card is a privileged lady. Under that is a journey. All right, so somebody stole someone's inheritance, someone's wealth, something like that. All right, that's what this feels like. Tell me why this mature woman is coming in as the Seven of Wands. The World card. Something having to do with like a major ending. The Three of Cups in connection to like family or a friend. She's celebrating that woman. Whoever, let me just say that however she tried to defend and or protect, she had some sort of victory with bringing something to an end. It could have been while whoever this person that is now in courtship with, whoever is the newly dating person, something moved very, very quickly, either gathering information or the passion for this person took off. And it kind of feels like the Strength in the Sun card. It was like a heavy Leo energy. It was like whatever was held back, it was exposed. And now it kind of feels like this person that's over here concerned about justice, about what they stole, how it was given to a privileged lady, and how that privileged lady is on a specific journey. Okay. Show me the justice. All right, so I don't know if this is something that happened to you and where you're trying to receive justice. All right. The Ace of Pumpkins. Like you're supposed to be getting sort of brand new opportunity here. What's this Ace of Pumpkins? Some sort of new commitment with the Hierophant here. All right, so you're going to have a brand new beginning either with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or your resources, your work, or your career is going to be something that needs to take off because there's a concern about how something was taken from you in connection to your wealth. All right, so it kind of looks like something having to do with what you do for work and love. That's why I keep picking up on that. That's what it is. Is Sagittarius, blessings with money. Show me who's the thief here. The thief is the person that's actually getting a wish fulfillment right now with the Nine of Cups. Okay. That could be that privileged lady. Who's the privileged lady? Someone that is attached to someone's soulmate. All right. And maybe that's kind of like they're now getting a wish fulfillment. They now have their soulmate. They're seen as this person's privileged lady. Show me the journey. The Four of Cups. This person may have been rejected from whoever they're courting now in the past. Is that what I'm getting? From the Emperor, yeah. All right, so if someone was rejected and or neglected or left behind this Emperor, then it kind of feels like that left this Emperor to get in the Chariot and go search or seek something better. All right, and it kind of feels like whoever that privileged lady is now getting wish fulfillment with their soulmate. Split the deck with the King of Cups. All right, so the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and it's giving a masculine energy. But whoever the older woman is, this was a desire to end some sort of cycle. This person could have been very egotistical, prideful, could have been trying to defend and or protect someone's sudden wealth. All right, so if they ended up courting someone, okay, or that mother figure knows, that mature woman knows that they're now courting someone else, it's because it was planned that way. So the person that's in this concern has to go after a brand new beginning here. Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Maybe someone's about to get married. I see Justice in the Hierophant. That's 2 marriage cards. Okay, somebody's about to get married to their soulmate. That's what the message is. All right, so here you are over here. I don't know, green eye, blue eye. Something was done with practical magic. That's what I was picking up on. All right, but whoever it is, this is you. Like, you're stepping into your purity. All right, and I see that you're healing and you're thriving through chaos, and you're just in this energy of like relaxation. The blood moon could have been of significance. I believe that was that full moon in Pisces. Now that we're with the moon in Pisces for the month of October. All right. See what else we need to know. All right, so maybe you took a risk in starting up a business. You were a bit rebellious. You used your eccentric abilities to go and find, you know, some sort of creative new project, or you went after a love affair, or, you know what I mean? And somebody else is moving forward in romance as well. So, here we are. What else do we need to know? $12:04 on the clock, so I'm seeing like Pisces and Cancer energy with the 12th and 4th houses. Highly intuitive you are. October the 31st. I mentioned something in my channeled messages the other day about the number 31. So, I mean, today is the 31st. I did tell you guys that I was channeling messages or the energy from the asteroids. So that reading was done previously, but it was cut out for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't feel like Spirit wants me to pull anything else from here. Was that the message? High honor. I'm seeing High Priestess, Hierophant energy, and marriage. Yeah, I feel like either someone's getting a promotion, someone's stepping into some sort of committed marriage. All right, 325. It's given like, what's that? Aries season. All right. Yeah, 325 Aries. Something is expected, maybe a home, in dealing with the court issue here. Okay. So the expectation of a house with this courthouse is weird. Let me see what that's all about. Hold on a second. So if you're committed to whatever job that you do and you ended up stepping out of a committed marriage, someone else is courting your soulmate, or you've given up your position because of what you do for work. Show me this marriage in high honor. Mars and Gemini. There could be like heated arguments about this. This could have been like it's coming through as the 9 of Swords. Are you stressed out about this? Do you feel anxiety, fear, worries about the changes that you have made because it was part of your decision to do so? Okay. Yeah. Gemini energy here. Saturn and Leo. I feel like it's because you're doing something for a good cause. You could have something to do with like teaching, or you do something out of generosity and you're being criticized for it now. I'm seeing the 3rd and the 5th house. So this is like a sextile. So whatever your decision was, it was done harmoniously. Mars and Saturn, it kind of feels like you're a person of assertion. You go after what you want. You're very ambitious. You're persevering towards goals. And you're being now criticized by whoever is in your workplace, because they don't like that you're intuitive or psychic or something like that. Yeah. But you have an inheritance coming your way. I think that's what this is. So it's still dealing with some sort of court issue here. All right. It feels like you fulfilled your spiritual journey as well, because Saturn and Sag is like 10 of Wands. It kind of feels like a heavy burden. So now you're on to a new pathway, 2 of Wands. That's what we saw earlier, the 10 to the 2 of Wands, right? Show me what's going on with the inheritance. Oh, thank you. You remaining devoted. Damn, you got a lot of Saturn energy out here. A lot. Yeah, a lot. The new moon in Libra could have been of significance. I'm seeing the moon and I'm seeing Saturn in Libra's energy. So that's like mother figure, father figure energy. It's giving me like you're devoted to whatever this companionship is for you. Yeah, there it is again. Saturn. Yeah, you got a lot of Saturn energy here. I see Saturn in the 5th, the 7th, 8th, and the 9th. So let's just say that you were contracted to remaining disciplined to a specific journey, right? Let's just say that you had to going through the contract, having some sort of partnership with whatever it was that you were doing, and then you went and, you know, transformed and now you've overcome this fulfillment with your spiritual journey. What's next? Because the expectation of a house or a courthouse is the issue here. Something involving the home, the family, all right, wherever you're residing, the place that you go to work, something like that. Jupiter and Gemini. You feel like somebody's bluffing you? You got a lot of mutable energy out here. 369. I heard 369 manifestation method. That's what I just heard. So were you expecting a home to come out of this in connection to this court issue? Who are you dealing with? How are you getting this home? Who are you dealing with? I just heard government. Mercury in Cancer and Saturn in Cancer. Interesting. So I don't know if a mother figure is having to come through and give you a home. Mercury and Saturn. That's like Mercury in the 10th house. That's a specific organization. All right. So if you're highly intuitive and you do something for charity, all right, more than likely the expectation of a home is where you are either foster parenting, you're playing like father figure in a home, or you have the most responsibilities. Heavy on the Saturn energy out here. I feel like I'm hearing Saturn's child. Okay. You're like Saturn's child. But you have this highly intuitive energy. I don't know. Someone feels like, this is what I feel. This could be a mother figure that is very restrictive, authoritative, and they have control of how things are manifesting for you. All right, in connection to what you intuitively pick up on. It's weird. It's so weird. Moon in Gemini could be of significance, and Saturn in Aquarius is back out here with this eccentricity. So I got a lot of like air energy. I see Libra, I see Gemini, I see Aquarius. I got heavy on like the masculine, feminine energies, more so on the masculine, heavy Mars and Saturn. All right, but there's like this much Mercury and this much Jupiter here. Something that you have knowledge about, you're supposed to be communicating it, and for whatever reason, you're highly intuitive and you do something from home. Heavy on the 4th house, from home. So the expectation of home, courthouse, again, what is it? There's something that was manipulated here. Jupiter and Scorpio energy. So somebody manipulated your inheritance, manipulated your transformation, knows that you are, however, you're meant to like be intuitive. They feel that you're like prying out other people's secrets. So they don't want to pay you? Is that what this is? Somebody is manipulating a court issue as well, because it has something to do with keeping you in debt. Because 8th house is debt. Somebody seeking revenge with Mars and Scorpio. They're manipulating a situation by seeking revenge right now. Mars and Scorpio, it's at its like last degrees as well. It's at 28 degrees right now. Let Mars hit fucking 29, 30 degrees of Scorpio. Shit's about to hit the fan, okay? Mars and Scorpio is like, I want revenge because I feel like you were manipulating me. I don't feel like you're seeking it though. All right. Your inheritance is supposed to come in. 8th house is here 3 times. I see 888. It's a number of abundance. 8 in numerology is associated to Saturn's energy. You got a shitload of Saturn out here. All right. Let me kind of get into this 888 energy here, manipulation, revenge, and inheritance. So because you can pry out people's secrets or understand what was happening in the background, you know what decision you made. You know you were doing something out of generosity. People criticize you for what you did for work. All right. You were gaining information about something. You're highly intuitive. You were doing charitable work. All right. For whatever reason, you were devoted to some sort of companion here. You fulfilled your spiritual journey, and it kind of looks like you got fucked over. Your person got taken from you, or I don't know. I was picking back up on 325. I feel like you're an empress, whether you're in connection to a spiritual union. I see 25 as the high priestess and the Hierophant energy. Something was not, it wasn't justice. Show me the manipulation here. Scorpio's energy heavy, so something was meant to come in and transform. You got successfully overcoming a problem and changes in your life. So if you were being manipulated in any way, something was changed for you. All right, you're overcoming some problem here. Show me who is this that's seeking out revenge, or is this you? Whoa. Is this you? Who said they were playing fans yesterday? I said it was in here. All right, so romance, celebration, and party. I guess if somebody moved forward in a romantic celebration or a party, because the mother figure was coming through like, yay, that's happening in November. All right, so the revenge was, I'm going to get back at you by having the person that you were committed to in marriage court someone else, and I'm going to make your wealth go away. I'm going to steal that wealth, and I'm going to make that lady the privileged woman. Something like that. All right, so work, achievement, and success, or however something was done to you or manipulated to you, your revenge is your success. Maybe you're being celebrated somehow in November. You have a new romantic partner as well, something like this. All right, or you're just getting to your achievements here in work. All right, show me the inheritance, how that's coming through. You're getting a new job or you're going after a new career. You're in a temporary situation right now. If you're residing in a specific home, you could be going through lots of frustration. It was a lesson to be learned, but you do have success with good plans and hard work. You got money that's coming to you as well. All right. So it kind of feels like whoever the mature woman was had some sort of part in playing how your inheritance was being taken away. Meaning, if you were committed to someone long term, you were burdened, you were sabotaged, you were basically defeated, and now it kind of feels like everything's playing out and you're gaining clarity about how you're moving forward. All right, so if you had to make a choice in between work and a lover, your work came first and now you're being celebrated. Technically. All right. Clarify this expectation house and courthouse over here. What is expected? To hear good news. Show me the house card. A stubborn, aggressive person. All right, so whoever was the one that was stubborn, I don't know if they're moving forward, all right, and getting a home. Beware of great pride. I told you, someone very prideful, egotistical. That could be whoever is moving. With the new person that they're committed to, there is a court issue coming up as well. There's a distant friend that's thinking of you. There's an Aries here as well with that ram. So I don't know if this is how money is coming to you, if this is how you're getting a home. All right, I don't know. Let's look at this court issue. Something important such as a new job and or raise. So if you end up going to court with the person that you were committed to in marriage, if you have children with this person, they're going to force you to go get a new job or something. All right. Or if you're overcoming this court issue and you don't have any involvement, you're able to go get to the bag now. You don't have anything hindering you, holding you back, something like that. So you got news that's on the way. Good news. That's what's expected. I don't mean to say fuck you. I'm just holding the card out. All right. So for whatever reason, you're aligning here with your inheritance and how it's supposed to come through, why something was manipulated, how you're having some sort of phenomenal achievement with Mars and Scorpio after being fucked over, pretty much. All right. So your soulmate got away. Somebody else has your soulmate. That's what it looks like. But you got a lot of wealth coming, and you might have people trying to attack you. All right, so be cautious. All right. I'm seeing the Sun and Aries person. Be cautious there with that person. I don't know if this is someone you can trust. I'm going to ask. Is that someone that you can trust? Where's my deck? Five of Wands and the Two of Cups. I don't know if this person had anything to do with creating some sort of conflict for you and your soulmate. Be cautious. Transformation. It's crazy. The Star. This is how something was supposed to play out for you. There's a Scorpio and an Aquarius here together. The Hierophant. Heavy on fixed energies, all majors. Transformation, the Star, and the Hierophant. If you were doing something involving, like, let's just say you were doing a creative project, or you were learning some sort of skill, you had to release your past. This past wasn't able to come with you. You were warned about something already, because this is how your inheritance was going to end up coming in, and you were going to have to remain assertive on this journey. So the Sun and Aries energy is of significance. Something transformed. It put you in the spotlight with the Star card. Either you got some sort of wish fulfillment, and it kind of feels like the Hierophant, you were able to remain committed to what you were doing here. All right, or there's a Scorpio and an Aquarius coming together in marriage. The Magician, the Five of Cups, and the Hermit. So if something was manipulated, all right, or there was magic taking place, the Five of Cups says you took some sort of grievance or loss and you went through hermit mode, dark night of the soul. Because you lost out on your person, pretty much. Show me the Star card. The Star card, you took the loss. Eight of Cups. Show me the transformation with Scorpio's energy. Ace of Swords. You're going to find out the truth about how this all transformed and why it transformed. The High Priestess. It's because you found out about somebody's secrets. That's how I heard it. Show me the Hierophant. The Nine of Swords. I heard if I only would have known, because this is the Mars and Gemini energy, the decision. If I only would have known. You didn't know this, that you were going to lose out on your person? But it has put you in high honor. Yeah, because it was going to put you on a new pathway with the Fool card. Nine of Cups. Like, you kind of get what you desire, and then you lose your person, but your person ends up with someone else as, like, them taking your soulmate. It was manipulated that way, or that's just the way that it was having to manifest your journey. Like, having to release something. But I feel like everybody involved gets what they desire. It's weird, because I see 9 to the 10 of Cups. It's so weird. I feel like whoever that Aries is has your 10 of Pentacles. Sun and Aries, 3 of Wands. I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles. So if this is just your energy, meaning Sun and Aries, and wherever your Aries placement is, that's where you're going to remain assertive. You're being cautioned here, all right? Typically about the workplace, or who you're dealing with, or who you're working with, or how your money or your inheritance is coming in. And you're having to be cautious about someone actually taking it as well. So, yeah. Something about focusing in on your health. I see heavy on, like, Mercury energy. 3rd house and 6th house are both ruled by Mercury. So something was like, I don't know. It feels like you kind of, like, was tricked out or manipulated out of a situation. All right, what else do you need to know? The Knight of Cups is here again with the 5 of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Cups next to that 5 of Pentacles? The High Priestess. There's something going on with, like, your resources here, because you are seen as the High Priestess. If you went through difficulties in resources or, like, your material gain, it's because you know about other people's secrets. People look at you like you're manipulating them by prying out their secrets, but it's you having a phenomenal achievement here and moving forward, because that was a specific pathway that you chose to go down. So this Knight of Potions here, show me the Knight of Potions then. I guess that would be like your psychic abilities or your intuitive insights. Oh, there's a lover that is afraid of you because of these type of powers that you have. That person is the Sun in Aries. I'm sorry. What about them? Because you were, or that's why they're being cautious with you. If they have your inheritance, if they have your long-term stability, you freak this person out because you are the high priestess. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, what? You freak this person out, or this is about your journey and how you're going to be assertive, all right, or something being negotiated. Just show me the Four of Swords, because I feel like you legit freak this person out. Meanwhile, everybody else is like, yeah, like this is like, don't come near me. I'm being cautious with you. I don't give a shit. That's that Sun in Aries person, though. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. The Bull. Temporary problem with the clouds. I don't feel like this person sees you clearly. Because you got financial gain usually from something you did in the past. And if it has any involvement with that Sun and Aries person, this is the reason why you've been going through difficulties with resources here. So if this person wants to come in and offer you some type of love, then it's you're freaking them out because you're the fucking high priestess or something. Show me the Aries energy again. I'm cracking up. You will be taken care of in difficult times. This person wants you to know that you're going to be good. Doing something risky and taking a chance. Again, money path, waiting for you to find it. There's a lot here about money. And I feel like it's because this whole like Sun and Scorpio opposing full moon and Taurus, it has a lot to do with like the houses of resources. 8th house is you receiving an inheritance. If that shit was stolen from you because you're no longer with your soulmate, then you have to go find it yourself. Meaning full moon and Taurus, go get your fucking bag. That's what that's saying. So you need a new job, you need to seek a raise, but whoever this is freaked out about you being the high priestess. What else do I need to see here? The Page of Swords. Maybe this person wants to like communicate with you. Yeah, they do. The King of Wands is coming out. About whoever that King of Cups is. So there's 2 different masculines back to back. And then there's a Knight of Wands. Who's all these people? You got a water sign, a fire sign, and then another younger fire sign. Show me the older fire sign, the King of Wands. Show me that person's energy. Because I feel like you have like communications with a lot of people. Or there's a lot of people that want to communicate to you because of, I don't know, you're the high priestess. What it says. The Knight of Pumpkins on the King of Wands. Why the Knight of Pumpkins? That person's moving slow as shit. That's the one that's very cautious with you. They're scared as fuck. Like, you freaked this person out for whatever reason. The King of Pumpkins. That's the motherfucker that got money. Or they're being cautious because there's another Okay, listen here. Okay, let's be clear. The Knight of Cups came out. This is someone that wants to offer you, like, court you, date you, whatever. This person may be a little afraid or, like, feeling like the temporary problem is that you're the high priestess here. Okay, that you freak this person out. But they don't want to back down from opposition because you got a lot of people coming out on this side. The King of Wands is coming through as the Aries energy I was picking up on. They feel that you were doing something risky. If they were being cautious with you, it's because you were dealing with the King of Pentacles. That could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Now, you have this King of Cups over here. What does the King of Cups feel in this situation? Because you have people watching you or wanting to communicate with you. The King of Cups feels like you did something deceptive to them. 7 of Swords, all right? So this person could be either feeling like they're jealous or envious of the pathway that you're on. Judgment. They want to like either reconcile with you or this person did something deceptive and reconciled with someone else. That could be the person that was coming out in the beginning. They reconciled with the Star. Could have been another Aquarian or whoever the Aquarian is. Knight of Swords. That moved fairly quickly. All right. Or that took place because of that mother figure. Got it. Okay. The Empress is here. It kind of feels like they felt that they had somebody in a position of authority that's been watching them. And it feels like the deception that took place, the jealousy, the envy, they chose to reconcile with an Aquarius. Okay. Show me who this younger fire sign is. Well, damn. The Master. The younger fire sign is the Capricorn. I don't know if this person is bossed up, but what? Show me. What the fuck? Why is the devil here next to this younger fire sign? What is this person's intention? I don't like it. The Strength card. 10 of Cups. I don't know. This person is obsessive right here. This person's obsessed over you. They hold back, but you're like everything that they desire. 10 of Cups. But I don't know if you like ended a situation with this person, or because you ended a situation with someone else, they feel like they can shoot their shot. The Ace of Wands. They have a lot of passion for you, but they're afraid to like face their fears. And I don't know. They've gone through some sort of emotional loss as well. I've seen the Eight of Cups. Tell me about the King of Pentacles then. Because the reason why the King of Wands is not coming forward, or because things are slowed down, is because of this King of Pentacles. What about the King of Pentacles then? Jesus. The Seven of Wands. That person is also like egotistical, prideful. Could be trying to defend and or protect themselves, or trying to defend and protect you. The Seven of Wands to the World card. They kind of feel like they want to defend and or protect you because you also have gone through an ending. Whoever this Knight of Wands, the younger fire sign, whoever the King of Pentacles is, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, knows that they're in this energy of like either trying to defend and or protect you, but they're very prideful and egotistical. Show me more about the King of Wands. The Six of Cups. That's the person from your past that you got a lot of money with. Six of Potions and the Ten of Pentacles. I told you that King of Wands got your fucking fortune. They got your inheritance. And you're their everything that you desire. Or they desire you. Nine of Cups. The Magician. The Queen of Wands. And the Five of Swords. There was something that was manipulated against you if you are the Queen of Wands, and you shut shit down. You dealt with a lot of mental conflict. This person knows that about you, or that's the reason that they desire you. Because you came out as the High Priestess. Show me your energy as the High Priestess. It all has to do with how your money's coming. Your money is sitting with that King of Wands. The Magician. That's how you manifested everything that you wanted. Temperance. You stood patient and you manifested everything you desired. So you had to get rid of certain people in certain places, or this is how Spirit worked it out for you. You had like a younger fire sign, an older fire sign, a water sign, and a earth sign in your energy. Who's spying on you with the Page of Swords? Who's watching? Who's spying? The Hierophant. The Taurus. That's the truth. The Taurus is spying on you because they want to know what the truth is, like what you're doing out here. So if it's this King of Pentacles and they know that they're trying to defend and or protect you, or they feel like they want to bring it to an end because they're the ones spying on you, I don't know. What is that Taurus's energy? The Temperance. They're trying to like be patient and hold back, or try to bring something into balance. They feel like you're their soulmate. Is that true? The Hangman. You had to gain some sort of perspective about this person. Three of Swords. They broke your heart a couple times. Like you had to separate from that earth sign a couple times. The Four of Wands. I don't know if you lived with this person. I feel like, yeah, they cut you off a couple times. If you lived with them, they kind of let you go a couple times. How do you feel about that? You don't like taking emotional losses. It pisses you off. Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So, how about the younger fire sign? Because they feel like they want to give you everything. Like, you're everything they desire. They fucking obsessive over you or something. Six of Swords and the Five of Wands. This is how you're moving away from conflict. So this person may have helped you like overcome something difficult. Like some sort of, I don't know, this person doesn't like to compete. They're about to move on. The Emperor. They know their value. They know that you've moved on from whoever your old Emperor was. That kind of feel like, yeah. You know this person from work. And now I'm seeing a King of Swords. There's a King of Swords from work. That person also. Okay, listen. There's a hell of a lot. The Queens came out in the beginning. The masculines are coming out now. Whoever you are and however you separated from somebody, your characteristic is attracting somebody here. They know that you've gone through some sort of injustice, or because of the choice that you made to become the High Priestess, however you pry out secrets, it kind of feels like you have some sort of phenomenal achievement, or you don't let people manipulate you because you are revengeful, or like you can kind of speak truth to a situation. That freaks this older masculine out, whoever that fire sign is. The younger fire sign is attracted to that shit. The mother figure set you the fuck up so to get you away from that King of Cups. And the King of Pentacles wants to protect you, but they keep fucking around and kind of like leaving you hanging. That's what I'm getting. How do you feel about all this? You're like, fuck them all. No. Queen of Potions. I feel like you're in just like, you know, in your regular vibe. Like emotionally, you're okay. Show me the Queen of Potions. Because again, it came out as you thriving right now. And healing through chaos. Like you went through a lot of shit. Oh, you're fine. You're just focused on work. Eight of Pentacles. You're fine. The Hermit. You stay to yourself a lot. You don't worry about shit. Again, you could just be going through an introspective time, or just, you know, you spend a lot of time alone. You have a lover trying to come in. They ain't fucking around with you. Somebody's trying to give you your number and trying to tell you, look what's on the other side over there. Who's that? They see you as valuable. The Queen of Pumpkins. Okay, so that moon in Taurus is of significance. The Hermit is coming out. I don't feel like this person wants to show face. Could be a Scorpio. The Tower. Something unexpectedly changes here. I see Virgo. So Scorpio's energy, which is a sextile. That's funny because I'm seeing Nine of Pentacles. This may be shocking to other people, but you may be in this Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacle energy, very grounded in your emotional state. You're more than likely knowing that you have suitors out there that want you, but you're not interested right now. And if you are, more than likely, how are you like reciprocating, and to who? Five of Cups. You're going through so many different grievances or losses, or just having to like overcome whatever it is that you're leaving behind from the past, because the Five of Cups is like the Mars and Scorpio energy. However you feel like you're having phenomenal achievements emotionally, that's how you feel. You feel right now that you're just independently doing something. And that's probably shocking the shit out of other people, because you got a lot of people wanting you right now. That Empress was playing like a police officer in the background to that star. The one that was kind of like set up to be the privileged lady. Show me that Knight of Swords energy. That person was like way ahead of you on the reason why your person was meant to go reconcile with that star. Because it was holding back your transformation. They had to control that person from getting... That person was in the way of your transformation. If they did not reconcile with that star, you wouldn't be on the pathway that you are on right now. You wouldn't be feeling how you're feeling right now. You wouldn't have experienced the towers that you experienced, or having all these other people interested in you right now. That person was in your way. The Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? Because now things can start accelerating a lot faster because you're away from that King of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. They were scheming you anyway. You were supposed to have a boundary up with this person, and it came out again, the 10 of Wands to the 2 of Wands. They were in your way. That person more than likely would have always tried to reciprocate to you because they have deep emotional feelings for you. It's a water sign. All right. Okay. That's crazy. Let me clear this out. My laptop died. That's whack. Alright, boy. So the fire sign, again, feels like you're doing something risky. They want you to know that you're going to be taken care of in difficult times. Again, this isn't someone that normally backs down from opposition. They do show strength and fortitude, but something seems to be a temporary problem because they are afraid that you are the high priestess, that you're prying out their secrets or something like that. It's weird. Hold on. How is my charger now? Oh. Crazy. Okay. Maria says, as relaxed as a capybara. I'm cracking up. Yeah. It kind of feels like you're supposed to be in freak out mode. Like, if you're feeling something emotionally, you're not going to show people. You're not going to, you're just trying to stay, like, mentally good and emotionally good and grounded. And I don't see you freaking out. But apparently people are afraid of you. Because for whatever reason, they feel like you about to go fucking put a spell on their ass. Something. Crazy. Okay. Is my shit charging? It should be. Maybe not. Okay, now it is. Alright. Oh my goodness. My leg hurts. The main male and coffin. Your main male is about to end it with you, or they already have. Who's this person sending a message and what is it about? An official person. You're going to receive like a letter or something from court or somebody in a position of authority. A Leo could be of significance. False person is here. Or maybe whoever the person that has authority understood that you were dealing with a false person and they're trying to send you a message or expecting a message from you. Courtship. I feel like this person knew you were in courtship with a false person. That's why, okay, this could be the same person that's concerned about your, like, home situation, your housing situation, something like that. What's the message? Welcome in, guys. I'm trying to get some juice on my laptop, but apparently it's not working. Okay, there we go. Wait, no. No, bitch. Spirit's like, just leave it alone. Okay. What is the message about? Discord amongst family or friends. Depression, anxiety, worry that somebody's against you. Is this the expectation of like a message from you or that's from them? Maybe you need to send a message to this official person, whoever that is, and say, I've been dealing with a false person in courtship. I'm sorry. My friends or my family members set me up, or I'm afraid that they did something against me. I'm sorry, y'all. It's coming through as like the Pisces or the Aries, all right, with March being here. Wow, from November to Pisces. So November is Scorpio, Sag, Pisces, Aries energy here as well. It's given like water, air, water, fire energy. Or from November to March, okay, something takes place. Something having to do with messages. It maybe has to do with your success, your work. This is the marriage you're being committed to. It could be something about business. All right. Something having to do with like affairs with your family was the reason that this all happened. A goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Show me the official person. Wish won't be granted. They don't give a shit. It says beware of greed and disappointment in a friend or a lover. This person's pissed off with you. They don't care what you're going through. They're more than likely like, bitch, when I wanted you, you didn't fucking show up. So go fucking figure it out on your own. Plenty of material things. That person is like, they don't give a shit. They don't need you. You need them type of thing. Show me the false person. Show me the false person. Victory in some sort of endeavor. So they came out with a win in the end. They played the false person. They got what they wanted. More than likely, they took something from you. All right. And it's coming through with danger, especially in money matters. Yeah, more than likely they stole from you, or whoever it was that they are now courting or involved with. That bitch got your inheritance, okay? That's what that is. Let's see. Yep. So good luck over here in the courtship. Horseshoe, it's good luck, perseverance, all that ambitious, prosperity, abundance. But it says temptation will test you. Interesting. And then I've got an arrogant, boastful person you shouldn't cross, guaranteed success with the star. Oh. So maybe this person is only with them out of temptation because you made a decision to go focus on your career or your work. Maybe this person didn't want to wait around for you. Maybe that mature woman set them up, you know what I'm saying, to go towards that female or whoever that privileged lady is that stole your inheritance, and now you kind of got to go figure something out. And the official person is like, I don't give a shit. That was your fault. Your wish will not be granted. Go figure it out on your own. That's what I feel this is. Alright. There's something about Leo's energy here. 722 is what I saw. 8th house, 4th house. Alright, maybe something having to do with like the 4th house of home. 8th house of inheritance. Both water energies. Okay. Let's see what this is. A money path waiting for you to find it. Whoever got off with the victory and however you ended up being in like some sort of danger with money matters, the other person fell for the temptation of courting someone else, and now it kind of feels like you could, you know, this person ends up getting good luck. Or the person that's with the person that you were meant to be courting. However the hell somebody stole something from you, you're no longer with that person. So now you gotta go find your money path by yourself. That's just a problem that needs to be resolved right now. And it says take care, there will be loss of material wealth. No money, no money, no money, no money, no money, no money, no money. Alright? That's what it's saying. Alright. Somebody else got off with your shit, girl. Let's get Answer Oracle and I'm gonna get out of here. What do you do from here? Go find a job, bitch. Go find a job. Terrific, fantastic results. You're the high priestess, and yeah. You may get what you desire. It may feel like a nightmare right now, but maybe you feel like you're living some sort of like fantasy. Yeah. You're contracted to something already. You made an oath. You have emotional bond with something, or you have to be loyal to this person or something like that. You're meant to come in and cooperate, do your part, teamwork. All right, you can both have win-win here. I feel like this is with spirit. You may be at your best with something. All right, you got reflection period here as well. So stay prayed up. Repent if you have to. Confess some sort of truth if you have to. Maybe you're like the perfect person to go to. You're under oath. You're meant to cooperate with whatever this is. And you do something in connection to like reflection period. All right, because of what you went through, you're meant to be like a leader or a mentor to someone else. Something like that. Reflection through jealousy. Ain't that something? So I don't know if this is your energy, if you feel like you need to compete with somebody or depend on somebody or be possessive over somebody. Like that's something that you need to repent if that created some sort of jealousy in your life, or this is someone else jealous of the type of pathway that you're on. Because how do you have like fantastic results, terrific results? You've been contracted, under oath, emotionally bonded, cooperating with teamwork, doing your reflection period, and then it comes out to be like you're dealing with jealousy. So I don't know if that's how people thought you were going to be coming out of this reflection period, is being jealous. All right, because it looks like you're going after your dream here, or they feel like you're living a fantasy. But you're legit persevering towards your goals here. You got a lot of good fortune, good luck. Piscean energy could be of significance. It's just a lonely pathway. That's all it is. You don't get to keep your soulmate. You don't get to keep people in your life. You chose this pathway because this is the pathway that you felt was for you. And it created some sort of corruption or instability in your life. All right. So maybe it was something that was unpredictable that you didn't know that you were going to be leaving your soulmate, or yeah, that you were going to be rejected by other people in the workplace or things like that. It's because you knew about something that was meant to be kept a secret. It's coded. It's kept in disguise. It's, you know what I mean? It's like a hidden treasure out this bitch, and everybody, it ain't for everybody. So everybody I can't even speak. Everybody cannot come to the top with you, is what it feels like. Because if you're having fantastic results, and yeah, if you know that you have to cooperate here and put in your part, it could be like you having to feel like you're accepted. You know what I mean? You did something, or you made some sort of promise under oath. Show me this terrific energy. You felt limited. But for whatever reason, something was like very explosive and it sped up for you. It was part of your destiny, that's why. So you have a certain responsibility here in this lifetime to, I heard, perform. Something makes you feel like you have to be shackled to something or limited, or it gives you a sense of living a life with boundaries. So if there's like lovers that are like wanting to court you, they're more than likely not going to be there long term. That sucks, but that's just what it is. It's because you're already under oath, emotionally bonded to spirit. It, again, that purify energy is here. All right, so something either needed to be cleaned up, swept up, emptied, organized in your life in order for things to align with this father figure, with God. That's what this is. And everybody else will be declined in your life. Okay? So this is the only person that's coming in to protect you and teach you. All right. Everybody else, you are meant to decline. Show me this energy. So it feels like Saturn. Father figure, limited, disciplined, shackled, destiny, responsibility, that type of thing. Yeah. It feels like Saturn. So I heard it earlier, you're like Saturn's child. Oh, that's the King of Wands. You're already with this King of Wands. You freaked this person out, though, because they didn't know that you knew what you knew. That's what it's coming through as. That father figure is the Aries. Yeah. See, I told you. Nine of Swords. This person freaked the fuck out. They're like, what? That's the truth. Ace of Swords. Because you know the truth about them. Show me you being emotionally bonded. All right. This is giving me towards... Now I got to call it the father figure. You're already emotionally bonded to Source. Page of Potions. You're emotionally bonded. All right. It could be through highly intuitive. All right. So maybe this person isn't legit in your life, but they're there to protect you. They're your protector. All right. So this person wouldn't be playing about you. Maybe that's why if you've gone through reflection period and you've repented and you've gone through, like, you know, confessing the things that you've experienced on your journey, this person could be like, you know what I mean, a little possessive over you, a little jealous, because they want you to achieve your goal. They want you to be ambitious. They want you to, you know, have good fortune in your life, that type of thing. Show me cooperation. It's like if you work with me, we'll have a win-win here. The Tower. Tower. Because that's given like chaos, corruption. You know what I mean? Unpredictability. Show me the Tower. The Eight of Swords. Fear. And the Knight of Cups. This person, if they want you to cooperate with them, you... I don't know if it's whatever the unpredictability of them expressing this fear to you or how they feel about you. Because it kind of feels like this person is already wanting to court you. However, you're having fantastic results. They want to protect you is what it is. But it's an emotional bond that you guys share or something like that. The Master is back again. The Magician. The Two of Swords. I don't like this. Because this person could come through as being like very obsessive, manipulative, egotistical, controlling on how you're going to be manifesting moving forward. Like having to do with like your companionships. Meaning the people that you court in love. That new moon in Libra could have been of significance. So if this is like a father figure, Aries, quote unquote, that new moon in Libra would have been like, listen, you're contracted to me. You don't even know it. But I'm going to make sure if I am emotionally bonded to you, the person that you're courting or dating has to be someone that I approve of. Father figure energy. To protect you. They don't play about you. That's why they're jealous or overly possessive, or maybe they feel like you need to be codependent upon them because they're coming in and making sure, like I said earlier, that you're going to be taken care of in difficult times. This could be someone crossed over. Show me this energy of reflection. Your difficult ending and how you're going to have a brand new beginning. I don't know if this father figure was a little hard on you because I'm hearing it that way. The Ten of Swords would have been like a betrayal or the distortion of your character or making you go through lots of mental conflict or overwhelming you to a point where you don't want to have any type of interference with socializing with other people. It would have been too much. So your new beginning, if you've gone through your reflection period and you actually have moved forward and going towards your desires and persevered, this person could be a little jealous of that. because they may feel that you don't need them anymore. The Seven of Cups. It's like, I was supposed to be your secret. I'm sorry. It's cute, but it's getting, you know what I mean? I was supposed to be your secret. That Seven of Cups is the Venus and Scorpio energy, and that's stepping on November 6th. So if this is an Aries you're dealing with, this person is in their deep emotional feelings because Venus is in Scorpio in their 8th house at its detriment. This person wouldn't even know how to deal. They were very jealous and or envious about your pathway here or how you're overcoming, and they feel like you don't need them anymore. Is this right? Because that's what I'm picking up on. Like, they're like mad about your brand new beginning. The Nine of Wands. They feel like you're optimistic. You don't need me. You know what I mean? Why are you putting me at a boundary here? Why are you pushing me away? Why are you not letting me in? That type of thing. See? Seven of Cups. They're jealous. Five of Wands. This causes them conflict. Queen of Potions. I feel like you've already elevated and or transformed specifically in, you know, your emotional state. This person's going to be pissed off about that. But they knew, I'm here, and they knew this day will come. So maybe that's why it is. It's like father figure is next to sunset. Because maybe it's like this person is having, like, you're having to decline this father figure now. And they feel like cheated out of a situation. And now they're coming in trying to cause some sort of upheaval. All right. Or they feel threatened. It's almost like, I'm trying to bring your inheritance to you. I'm trying to export you to, you know what I mean? Something having to do with transportation or delivery. Or there's some sort of rumor about it. I hear a truck in the background. Beep, 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 beep. You know when the trucks are backing up? 1 o'clock on the dot. What the fuck? Something about Geminian energy. 1 o'clock. That's like the magician. They're trying to manifest you back. They want you back. Wake up call. Yeah, I'm hearing the bell. I just heard it. Like beep, beep, beep. There's something about like delivery and transportation. Or there's speculation or slander about this person. And the connection that you share. Something needed to be cleaned up, swept up in your entire fucking life. Something had to be organized. This person is like, I promise I'm going to always have this emotional bond to you no matter what. I'm going to walk you through your transformation. If a tower happens, just cooperate with me. And I'm a little jealous over you because I feel like you're pushing me away now. Because you're persevering towards your goals. Something like that. This is a weird reading, but that's what I'm picking up on, y'all. I wasn't expecting it to be this long, but yeah. I didn't even look into transits with you guys. I'm gonna go over it real quick because I don't even know when, like, we more than likely started this reading at around 11:30-ish. At 11:32 a.m. today, we've seen the moon in Pisces square over to Mercury in Sag. Okay, that's crazy. Heavy on the mutable energies today, but I'm seeing at 9:21 p.m. tonight and 11:42 p.m. tonight, we're seeing the moon in Pisces with a sesqui quadrant over to Venus Libra and a moon in Pisces trine Sun Scorpio. Okay. Yeah. Giving up on previous plans, releasing old patterns, embracing change, and clearing the way for renewal. The sun just came out when I said that. Okay. I just laughed it in my head because I was like, you thought you were going to be here forever. Somebody just like, I don't know. You thought you were going to be here forever. If you thought that you were on a specific journey and that's what you were going to stay doing, no. You actually persevered towards your goals. You came out very ambitious on the other side. You had a phenomenal achievement, and now it's time for you to go and find a new job. You thought you were going to be here forever is how I heard it. All right, so fantastic results. I don't know, maybe then you took down a fucking tower, all right? It said you were the rebellious one. You came in like very like, I don't give a fuck. Like, because it was your passion. All right, when you follow your passion or you have interest in something, and you remain like focused on that, you can create, you know what I mean? Or take down some sort of corruption that's surrounded by you. Okay? So, yeah. It's because it had a lot to do with your healing too. You have a lot of wisdom, knowledge. And again, this was taught to you. Alright, I'm freaked out. I ain't gonna lie. Because I feel this person's energy. Okay? I love y'all. I'll catch you in community chat. We'll figure something out. Catch you on the next one. Bye.